Hello and welcome to Easy Learn About Japan, the channel that introduces you to Japan's rich culture and history in a fun and easy-to-understand way. After watching this video, you will definitely become a Japan connoisseur. In today's episode, we delve into the world of haiku, a traditional Japanese form of poetry. So, let's get started. Haiku is a form of Japanese poetry composed of 3 lines containing 5, 7, and 5 syllables respectively. The essence of haiku is cutting, often represented by juxtaposition of 2 images or ideas and a cutting word between them. Unlike many Western forms of poetry, haiku does not usually rhyme. This form of poetry is deeply connected to nature and seasons, often encapsulating a moment of beauty or profundity in just 17 syllables. The roots of haiku can be traced back to the Heian period from 794 to 1185 century with the tanka, a precursor to haiku. The form we now know as haiku was popularized by Matsuo Basho, one of the 4 great haiku masters, in the late 17th century. Basho's work elevated haiku from a form of light entertainment into a serious art form. His famous Old Pond haiku is known worldwide. Haiku continues to be an integral part of Japanese culture, with national contests attracting widespread participation. Matsuo Basho is often considered the father of haiku. His unique approach imbued ordinary scenes with deep philosophical insights, transforming haiku into an art of simplicity and depth. Basho was a wanderer, and his travel diaries intertwined prose and haiku, creating a genre known as haibun. His work, Okuno Hosomichi, The Narrow Road to the Deep North, is considered a masterpiece. It's a collection of observations from his journeys in the form of haiku, reflecting upon the impermanence and transience of life. In traditional haiku, the inclusion of a kigo, or seasonal word, is crucial. It helps to convey a sense of time and place, evoking a specific atmosphere. Spring might be represented by blossoms, summer by a singing cicada, autumn by the moon, and winter by snow. However, the power of kigo goes beyond literal interpretation, often carrying cultural and emotional connotations. For instance, cherry blossoms, a common kigo, are a symbol of the fleeting nature of beauty in Japanese culture. While haiku originated in Japan, it has been adopted and adapted worldwide, inspiring a new genre known as gaijin haiku. These non-Japanese haiku might not strictly follow traditional structures or themes. However, they retain the brevity and emphasis on moments of perception. In the digital age, haiku has found a place on social media platforms like Twitter, where the concise format fits well within character limits. This adaptation attests to the enduring appeal and flexibility of haiku. Writing a haiku might seem simple, but achieving depth in such a brief format requires skill and practice. The first step is to observe the world around you and capture a moment that strikes you. This could be a scene from nature, a feeling, or a fleeting thought. Then, convey this observation in 3 lines, adhering to the syllable count. The real art lies in simplicity and subtlety. A great haiku should leave the reader with a sense of haiku moment, a sudden enlightenment or emotional resonance. Lastly, remember to incorporate a kigo if you're following traditional rules. To better understand the beauty of haiku, let's look at some famous examples. Matsuo Basho's, an old silent pond. A frog jumps into the pond, splash silence again. This haiku encapsulates a momentary disruption in the tranquility of nature. Another, by Yosabu-san, reads, "A summer river being crossed, how pleasing with sandals in my hands." Here, a simple image conveys a sense of season and atmosphere. Lastly, Kobayashi Isa's "O snail, climb Mount Fuji, but slowly, slowly," reflects the poet's humor and empathy towards life's struggles. We hope you enjoyed today's episode of Easy Learn About Japan. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more interesting insights into Japanese culture and history. And don't forget to click like button too. Until next time, sayonara.